हेलो हाय गाइस, कैसे हो आप लोग? हाय गाइस, हाउ आर यू? Are you guys okay? So you all know that IOQM results are out and we have some amazing scores. One of our learner has scored 76. One of our learner has scored 76 marks. This is amazing, right? This is amazing. So I just want to briefly write about the result, right? I will just briefly write about the result which we have till now. We have a learner with 77 marks, 76 marks, 66. Till now, these are our top 3 learners, right? Top 3 learners which we have till now, right? They have studied from Unacademy and like one of them even will not take math science in 11th. This guy is from class 10 and he is going to pursue commerce. Just imagine. This means that we are making the base for all the streams that are there. We are making everything here, right? Anyway, so this is our result. We have around 25 learners, more than 50. We have 25 learners, right? We have greater than 50, 25 learners. Okay, you are scoring 40. Perfect. So congratulations to all the learners. Perfect. So guys, today's lecture is for solving polynomial equations. So I want to mention some things here. Polynomial equations, right? So basically, we know how to solve a linear equation. So if there is a linear equation and we are given here that a is not equal to 0, it implies x is equal to minus b upon a, right? This is called solution or root of the equation, right? This is the basic definition. So we have a very complicated definition of root and solution which you are going to study in your class 11th. But for now, we are using a very simplified version of it, right? Because see, like, solution cannot be imaginary, for example, but root can be imaginary. So there are many conditions which come along with these definitions, but we are going to skip it for now. For now, we are going to assume that all that we are solving, whatever that we are solving is actually real. We are going to assume this thing. So this is first part. Second is quadratic, right? Quadratic. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here also we are going to assume that a is not equal to 0. Now what we are going to do? We are going to multiply it with 4a. If I multiply the whole equation with 4a, I am going to get this, right? Now this is 2ax whole square plus 2 times 2ax into b. Now completing the perfect square is a very, very important strategy. Now for that we have added b square here. So I'll add b square here. 4ac, I will just put it here. This is 2ax plus b whole square is equal to b square minus 4ac. Now I am going to put b square minus 4ac is equal to d square, right? Is equal to, yes, d square. In fact, let me put it as d. Okay. Let me put it as d, right? So, in fact, let's put it as root d square. Okay. So, we have 2ax plus b is equal to plus minus root d. So, x is equal to minus b plus minus root d upon 2. So, see, if the equations are linear and quadratic, if the polynomial is linear, the polynomial is quadratic, we have a definite way of solving the equation. But if we have cubic equations, degree 4 equation, we do not have such solutions. So first of all, what we are going to do, we are going to solve these two types of equation, and then we will focus on cubic and higher order polynomial equations. So see, like very simple definition of polynomial equation is polynomial is equal to 0. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So let's go and solve this one. Let's solve this one and then we will again come back to it. Just solve this. These are the two quadratic equations which you need to solve. Let's solve them. X square minus 6 root x. This is x, guys. Right? This is x. This is x, guys. Not 6 root x, x 6x. Okay. Right? And I am going to tell you about imaginary roots, real roots. Right? I am going to tell you about these things. Can I qualify with 12 marks from Kashmir? Yes, you will definitely qualify from Kashmir. For sure, you will qualify. Okay. See, you can directly put formula here. X is equal to 6 minus b plus minus under root of 6 square is 36 minus 8 upon 2, 3 plus minus root 7. But I do not do it like this. I will always try to complete the perfect square. See, I have this. Now to complete the perfect square, I just have to add 7 here. So I get x minus 3 whole square is equal to 7, which means x is equal to 3 plus minus root 7. Now solving quadratic equation is a skill. This skill is to be implemented very, very fast. Here finding the correct answer will not be an issue. The issue will be how fast you can come to the answer. This is going to be the real issue. This is going to be the real issue. Now in this equation, you can see x square minus x plus 1 is equal to 0. Right? This is where we are having one problem. If you see d, it is equal to b square minus 4ac. We have minus 3. This is the problem here. So whenever whenever we have such type of scenarios, we will write a square root of minus 3 as root 3 into square root of minus 1, and this we will replace with this. So basically I square is equal to minus 1. This introduces the imaginary numbers. Just consider it as a number. For IOQM purposes, we have to consider I as a number. If we square this number, we get minus 1. That is it. Nothing more, nothing less. So we have x is equal to 1 plus minus root 3i by 2. Can I say this, guys? Can I say this? Can you please confirm it? Can you please confirm it? Done. Either both are quadratics or none. Both are quadratics. Right? This is one. Okay. Now, let's solve them. Determine whether the given values are solution of the given equation or not. Just check. Just check. So, if something is solution, you put it, and if LH is equal to RHS, then you have the solution. Just check it. Just check it. See, like these are basic lectures. I told you these are basic lectures. By the end of November, I think we will be done with the basic lectures. After that, we can you can assume that there will be increase in level. But in last lecture, there were 2-3 problems which really puzzled you. IOQM is not about solving only difficult problems. IOQM is also about building the basics from the scratch. So what I would do, I would simply factorize it. Right? Let me factorize it. 3x square plus 2x minus 1. I actually, we have already discussed this using splitting the middle term in my previous lecture. So x is equal to minus 1 and 1 by 3. This shows that 1 by 3 is a solution. Now let's talk about this. We have also factorized it actually. Now this is a square x square minus 3abx plus 2b square. So we have ax minus b, ax minus 2b. Remember homogeneous expressions? What I would do, I would divide it by b square and then I will put a by b as t. That is when I will get the complete answer. So we have x is equal to b by a and 2b by a. This means this is a root, this is not a root, or you can say solution also, right? And there is a theorem called fundamental theorem of algebra which says that degree n polynomial equation has n roots. This theorem enables us to stop here only. Just imagine, like we have 2 solutions here. Now one would say, sir, what is the problem here? There are 2 solutions, right? Can we have more solutions? Now just imagine somebody says x plus 1 is equal to 0. This gives x equal to minus 1. This is one solution. What if I say that this is, and then I do more, like I apply more mathematics and I get to more solutions, right? So there has to be one theorem which is there to stop me from doing all these things. So this is one such theorem which says that if you have a polynomial of degree n, after solving you can get n roots only. Getting my point? N roots only. Got it? Got it? Am I making sense, guys? If I am making sense, please write DN. Please write DN in the chat. Please write DN in the chat so that we can proceed further. Sir, if I buy Unacademy's JEE subscription, will I be able to access your paid IOQM lectures? See, like the problem is that the JEE subscription, all the lectures of 3 years old, like 3-year-old or even older lectures, they have been removed from the platform because like that's too much data to store, right? So if you want to access my lectures, you can purchase Olympiad subscription, right? And like I think you should all go for Ramanujan course. Ramanujan course is a perfect course. Okay. When will geometry start? It will take some time. Now solve this. Determine the whether this is a homework. This is homework. You can do it as a homework. Now just a second. This is homework. Yes. Find the value of k for which this equation, right? Just solve it now. Please solve it. Find the values of k. This is another way to ask this question. I am keeping this lecture very, very basic so that when we have real problems, then we are able to solve them. Because see, like what will happen in IOQM, this advanced part will be different, but eventually you will find a equation, you will find a polynomial equation here. I'll give you the example of this model. what I'm trying to say is, there will be an advanced problem here. You do some manipulation, but at the end you will reach a quadratic equation which is to be solved, and for that we are doing it. If x equal to 1 is a solution, then we have 1 plus k plus 3 is equal to 0, which means k is equal to minus 4. Second, see like this is a number sense. When I see minus a, like a plus b here, I just simply see it like this, right? This is how I am conditioned to do. Now this is x square minus a plus bx plus ab. Comparing the coefficients, we have k is equal to ab. Getting my point? Am I making absolute sense? Right? Now there are certain equations which are called equations reducible to quadratic, which are not quadratic in the mother equation, but they can be formed quadratic by using certain mathematical operations. So we are going to deal with those problems first, but for that to happen, you need to say done here. If you have understood this typology, you need to write DN in the chat. Just write DN in the chat. Just write DN in the chat. Let me open the chats here also. I'm not being able to see your chats here. Oops. Oops. Perfect. Now I can see your chats. Yes. With 9 marks you cannot be selected. 10 marks is minimum eligibility, right? 10 marks is minimum eligibility. You will not be able to get selected. Perfect. Right? Now let's solve. This is another thing. So I have written many problems here. Now solve this one using the factorization method. Factorization means splitting the middle term, right? So you need to identify that this is a perfect square, right? And then solve it. Yes. So this is x minus a whole square equals b square, which means x minus a is equals plus minus b. So which means x is equal to plus a plus minus b. So see, like eventually you will be able to see the roots just by looking at the equation, but it requires a lot of practice. you will need to solve at least 100 to 200 problems of quadratic, and that too without using any pen. That too without using any pen. Getting my point? Getting my point? So this is the answer. So I have added many simple problems here, right, which can be solved using factorizations or whatever, right? But at the end there are some difficult problems also. At the end there are some difficult problems also. So you see, like, why I have added these problems here, so that when you download this, when you download these notes, you need to solve them without using pen. That is the challenge. If you use pen, then it is of no use, right? Has no real roots, right? Just a second. Sridharacharya formula. We have already done this. Again done this. Solve it. Solve this quadratic equation. This is a real tester. No, Jogi Ram, you have to reduce it. $41 to get enough. Yes, I think you are through. You are through. Sorry, let us solve it first. Let us solve it first. Now, the way to look at it is 9x square minus 9 times a plus bx. Now, it will be very difficult to solve using quadratic formula. Quadratic formula will also be very difficult to solve here. Now, but what we can see here, this is a plus 2b into 2a plus b, right? This is what I mean when I say you should have understanding of coefficients, right? See, like, at the basic level, product of these two, right, is one thing, and then you have to split this sum in such a way that you get the product same. So you have a plus 2b here. Now see here what I am going to do here. Can I write it as a, like I am taking 3 inside and I am writing this as this. Okay. Can you see it? Can you see it here? Right? Now, I told you a simple ninja technique in the last class. Just multiply 9 here, right? And I'm writing it like this, right? Now you can see that sum of these two, like, just when you multiply 3 here and 3 here, you can multiply it like this, right? Then the product of these two will be product of these two. This means I can simply write x is equal to 3 times a plus 2b as well as 3 times 2a plus b. But remember what we had done. When you multiply, when you are taking 9 from here and you are plugging 9 here, then you have to divide both the roots by 9. This is what we did in last lecture. This is what we did in last lecture. If you did not see the last lecture, please do see it. Otherwise, you will not be able to understand it. Guys, this is not a Tom and Jerry show. in which you can just come anytime and you get a laugh. It is a detective series. It is a detective series. You have to watch from the starting to understand it. Yes, I'll see to it. I'll get it uploaded, guys. I'll get it uploaded. Done? Perfect. Now let's solve it. So this is what I was saying when I told you, pseudo-quadratic equation. This is called pseudo-quadratic equation. In pseudo-quadratic equation, you factorize, right? But before factorizing, you make some substitution through which you get a quadratic, right? Through which you make a quadratic. Okay. Okay. Yes, NSE you see, like with Olympiad Gold subscription, you get NSE also, right? You will get NSE also. Okay. Now you have 81 times 9 to the power x minus 18 times 3 to the power x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now what I am going to do, I will just put 3 to the power x as t. This gives 9 to the power x as t square. So I have 81t square minus 18t plus 1 is equal to 0. This gives me 9t minus 1 whole square is equal to 0. And we did discuss about the perfect square things. If it is equal to 0, t is simply 1 by 9. Now what was t? It was 3 to the power x. What is 1 by 9? 3 to the power minus 2. This gives me x is equals minus 2. This is the only solution which I am going to get. This is the only solution which I am going to get. Right? Right? Am I making sense, guys? Rijula is saying, sir, cutoff in Kerala. Kerala cutoff will be very low. Guys, tomorrow I will declare the complete cutoffs. You don't have to worry about it. I will declare the complete cutoffs. Right? Okay, perfect. Now this is again a pseudo quadratic equation. Now the level is going to be further up. Now the level is going to be further up. Please solve it. Let's solve it, guys. Let's solve it. Now, you will find a problem here. You will find a problem here. First of all, see what is this? It is square root of 2 plus square root of 2 plus square root of 2. So, this clearly is greater than square root 2. You will have to remember this. Why? I'll tell you. Now, let this be x. Let this be x. Let this be x. Now, if this is x, what is this? This is also x, no? This is also x, right? Because this is a infinitely continuing series, I can say it. So, if this whole thing is x, then this is also x. It is just like, see, let's just imagine Pacific Ocean. Why I am saying Pacific Ocean? Because the name, Hindi name of Pacific is Prashant. That is, I am using the example of Pacific Ocean. Just imagine Pacific Ocean. Now, you take one bucket of water from it, right? After taking out one bucket of water, what is remaining? The remaining is still Pacific Ocean, isn't it? The remaining is still Pacific Ocean. So, what I am trying to say here is, from this infinite sum, if you remove this, this will also remain x. So, what is x? Root 2 plus x. Just square it. You will get this quadratic equation. Now, this is the problem here. You are saying that the answer is x is equal to 2 and minus 1. Now, what I am saying is, in the mother equation, we had this condition. What is the mother equation? The mother expression or equation is something which is given in the question, right? So, in the mother expression, we noted that this expression is greater than root 2. So, we have to reject this. We have to reject this solution. This is a very, very important point while solving the equation. When we square, which we have done in this step, when we square, which we have done in this step, we tend to get extra solutions. Please note it down. Please note it down. This is very important. This is very important. You tend to get extra solutions. So, x is equal to 2 and minus 1. This is rejected. X equal to 2 is the only solution. So, benchmark rule here is, whenever you square, just check back in mother expression. Just check back in. Somebody say, sir didn't even hesitate to reject. Yes, we are fan of Samay Raina. Perfect. Got it. Now, let's move on to the next problem. Now, this is a degree 4, right? This is something called symmetric coefficient problem, and there is a hack to it. Symmetric coefficient, you have to write it symmetric coefficient. In this, what do we do? Step 1, divide by x square, and then put x plus 1 by x is equal to t. Again, a pseudo-quadratic equation. It has to be a pseudo-quadratic equation. Solve it. This is a very important typology. Done. So what I'm trying to say here is 2x square plus x minus 6 plus 1 by x plus 2 by x square, right? Symmetric coefficient means when you see it from here or you see it from here, you will find the same things. Now, can you see it? Can you see it like this? Now, when I'm saying that put x plus 1 by x as t, you just square it. What do you get? You get x square plus 1 by x square as t square minus 2. So you put it here. Okay. Plus t minus 6 is equal to 0. 2t square plus t minus 4 minus 6 minus 10. So this is 2t plus 5 and t minus 2. So t equals minus 5 by 2, t equals 2. These are the two solutions, right? But it does not end here. Obviously, it does not end here. This is your t. So you have x plus 1 by x as 2. This gives you x equal to 1 only. You can check. When you have x plus 1 by x is equal to minus 5 by 2. So you have x is equals to minus 2 and minus half. You can check it again. So 1 minus 2 minus 1 by 2. These are your three roots. Now you would say here, sir, this is a biquadratic equation. It's a degree 4 equation. I am getting 3 solutions. Actually, you need to understand here that 1 is a repeated root. 1 is a repeated root. So see, like what I am trying to say is, if you factorize it, you will get this x minus 1 into x minus 1 into 2x minus 1, 2x plus 1 into x plus 2. This is going to be your factorization. This is going to be your factorization. Okay, got it. Yes. So this is one such thing. Now again, this is infinite sum. Let's solve it. Can you guys like this video? Is it possible for you to do it? Find the value of this x equals 1. So like, see, like again you need to understand, if you are saying oh just x equal to 1, you can you not clearly see that x is greater than 2? How can you accept answer which is less than 2? Just put it like this. Right? Now this is x. So you see x is starting from 2. So this whole thing will be x, no? So x is equal to 2 plus 1 by x. So you have x square minus 2x minus 1 equal to 0. X equals to 1 plus minus root 3. Sorry. X is equal to 1 plus minus root 2. Now since x is greater than 2, your only solution which you are going to accept is x equal to 1 plus root 2. Getting my point? Always check the mother equation. Perfect. Okay. Yes, this is the one. Now, this is not quadratic equation per se. You have to make it a quadratic equation by systematically squaring, right? Solve it. Solve it by systematically squaring. Right? X equals 9. Is it the only solution? That is the only question. So, obviously, I cannot solve it like this. I am going to square it. 4x a square plus b square plus 2, right? Now, 4x gets cancelled. You get 10 times this, which means 5 equals 4x minus 11. Again do the perfect square. 25 equals 4x minus 11. You get x equals 9. Now, since you have squared it multiple times, you need to check back the answer. Just check it. 2 times root 9 minus under root of 4 into 9 minus 11. So, this is 6 minus 5 equals 1. LHS equal to RHS, answer is verified. So, you will accept this solution. You will just accept this solution. Got it? Got it, guys? Am I making absolute sense? Perfect. Got it, guys. Let's move on to the next one. Yes, you have this. This is very simple problem. This is very simple problem. Just do it. I won't say anything. You just do it. You just do it. Do it, guys. It is not quadratic. Okay, so it is cubic. What is the matter here? This is cubic. Cube minus this is equal to 11. X minus 5 equals 1331. X is equal to 1336. What is the problem here? You just put x equal to 1336 here. You will get the answer. Not 1346. Not 1346. This is live, guys. This is live. What are you saying? This is live. Okay. Are you getting it, guys? Are you getting it? These are quite trivial, yes. Obviously. Solve it. This is another thing. Solve them. Let's solve it. Kashmir cutoff is 10. I have already told you. I don't know in which language you will understand. I have tried it in Hindi, but seems you are not understanding it in Hindi. So let me tell you it in English. 10 is enough. 3 root x. I have just cross multiplied it. Now 6 root x into root x is 6x. Minus 11 root x plus 36 root x minus 66. This is 6 root x, 6x plus 3 root x. 6x and 6x gets cancelled. 66 equals 25, 22 root x. Root x equals 3, x equals 9. X equals 9. You could have also done it like this. You could have put root x equal to t. This would have been simpler to look at least. Right? Right? This is how you solve it. Whenever you are afraid of anything, just substitute it with a simpler thing with which you are more comfortable. With which you are more comfortable. Right? Perfect. We are not going to solve word problems. We are not going to solve word problems, obviously. All these word problems are homework for you. Ah, yes, this is the one. Solve it. Solve it. See, with infinite time, anybody can solve it. You need to be smart while solving it. Show me your smartness. Show me your smartness. Hollandite and Loney good enough for IOQM and RMO. Dude, what are you saying? Hollandite and Loney are JEE books. They are not IOQM books. They are not IOQM books. Right? Solve it, no? Like who are saying that this is going very easy? Ayush, if this is easy, then give me the answer of this. Give me the answer of this if this is easy. I am good, Asif. Asif Kumar Patnaik, I am very, very good. Perfect. Now, just see. Now, can I write it like this? 8x plus 23 upon 20 plus 1 is equal to 5x plus 2 upon 3x plus 4 plus 2x plus 3 by 5. Right? I don't know what is going to happen, but I am committing myself to this. Right? This is what I have. Okay. If I take LCM, I will get 25x plus 10 plus this is the quadratic which I am getting, which is a problem for me. 3x plus 4, 3x plus 4 into 2x plus 3. I am just going to solve it in rough. This is 6x square plus 9 plus 8, 17x plus 12. 6x square plus 17x plus 12. Okay, so this is 6x square plus 42x plus 22 times, we will try to solve it. This looks very promising yet difficult. 5 times 4, now if you solve it, 8x plus 43, see, like this is a linear expression only. If you see, eventually it will become a linear equation. 168x plus 88. You have 24x square here, 129 plus 3161x here plus 43 times 4 is 172. 24x square get cancelled. You have 1284 here, 7x here, x is equal to 12. X equals 12. Hi sir, first time in your life. Welcome podcast media. Welcome podcast media. Ah, nice. I like it. Yes. This is a very good thing. See what this learner is trying to say. Sir, this is it. You put 8x plus 12 upon 20. Just write this like this. And then take 5x plus 2 here. This is very good. I like it. Minus 1. Now, since the denominators are same, this becomes 11 by 20. 5x plus 2 and just add 1 here. Plus 4. 31. 31 into 3x plus 4 is equal to 20 times 5x plus 2. You have 93x here plus 124. 100x plus 80. You have 7x equal to 84 again. 40, sorry. So x equal to 12. This is alternate method. Like I said, in these problems, manipulation is going to be the important thing. Manipulation is going to be the important thing. Perfect. This is homework. This is homework, guys. Solve it. This is for manipulation. Again, this question is for manipulation. You have to do something which will solve this problem. plus minus kuch kar do. Plus minus what? See, like now can you see this is this, right? And I'm just writing LHS here. So can I write it like this? Can I write it like this? Okay. Okay. Now simply you can put it and you can cancel 2 also. You have 1 upon x minus 10 minus 1 upon x minus 9 is equals to 1 this and this. Again take the LCM, x square minus 19x plus 90 upon x minus this is 1 minus 6 plus 7. Again 1 by x square minus 13x plus 42. X square gets cancelled. 19x minus 90 equals 13x minus 42. 6x comes 48. X equals 8. Right? So usually the answer here is, you see, 6, 7, 9, 10. What is the average of these 4 numbers? The average of these 4 numbers is 8. So usually the answer is average of these numbers. Sir, what we have to do to actually master these manipulation, you have to follow these lectures, guys. It comes through experience, and like there are many problems in this notes, like in these notes, which you can solve, by the way. Musab is saying that, sir, I brute forced. Oh, is it? This is the idea actually. This is the same problem, right? You can solve it later. It uses the same idea. We have used it. We have solved it. Why they are repeating? Yeah, this is the one. Now solve this problem also. Solve this problem also. Solve this one. Square. Learners are saying suggest square it. Okay, I am doing it. Like you are saying, x plus 5 into 3x plus 4 equals 12x plus 1. So what do we have here? 2 times square root of x plus 5 times 3x plus 4. We have 12x minus 4x as 8x minus 8. Perfect. Perfecto. Right? So again square. When you square again, I think this is the correct one. Yes. So x plus 5 times 3x plus 4. Now can you see 2 getting cancelled with this? Like I can cancel 2 and write 4 here. So this is 16 into x minus 1 square. So this is 16x square minus 32x plus 16. What do I have here? 3x square, 19x plus 20. So what do I have here? 13x square minus 51x minus 4 equals 0. X minus 4, 13x plus 1. Okay, this is what I get. X equals 4 and minus 1 by 13. Obviously I'll have to check all these solutions. All these solutions I have to check. Oops. So if I put x equals 4, what do I get? 3 plus 4 equals 7. This is right. Now this is a very, very problematic thing, right? X equals minus 1 by 13. So 5 minus 1 by 13 plus 4 minus 3 by 13. Now what do I get? 68 by root 13 plus 7 by root 13. This gives me 15 by root 13. And RHS will be 1 by root 13. So it does not match. So this is rejected. X equals 4 is only solution. Getting my point? This is the only solution. This is the only solution. Okay. Okay, guys. Guys. Got it. Perfect. Done? No, I don't know anything about it. Ayush Goyal. I don't know anything about it. So this is worksheet, guys. This is for you to solve. This is for you to solve, right? You can solve it, right? This is for you to solve. So we have included the worksheet in this only. Okay, this is the worksheet, guys. All the questions are from the lecture, so you can solve it. Okay, so all the best for your IUQM result if you have given the IUQM this year, and all the best for the coming years also if you are going to plan it. In the next lecture, the level is going to be much higher because this was an introductory lecture. Many of you don't know how to solve quadratic or cubic equations. We have covered till quadratic equation till now. Rest of the problems we will do later, right? Thank you.